I'll be going over how to exclude search results that are in certain environments that you want to exclude. For example, in this video, I'll be going over how to look up the word honor, except I want to only see the word honor in terms of technical research in these TED Talks. So in order to do that, I need to first identify unwanted patterns. And then second, I'll be using and introducing the web tool that will make it really easy to exclude different environments. And then three, I will add that data that we receive from the web tool into Word Cruncher so that we can remove those results. So if I go to the search window by clicking space and then typing in the word honor, there are 281 results. And don't worry about this too much. I'll do an example where I look up the word honor except when the word great comes before it. And so the way that I do that is by typing not 0, and then I also have to say honor here as well. So basically what I'm saying here is honor except when honor is right one word after the word great. And so I've moved that down from search results to 263 so that great no longer occurs. But this can be really complex to find, especially if you want to do multiple environments that you're deleting from, you're excluding. And so let's look, just before I get to the web tool, on some different environments that we may want to look at. So here, for example, I can easily go through each instance and say a truly great honor, extraordinary honor, and see when honor is actually being used in the research aspect of their talk rather than a greeting. However, I can also go here and click on the neighborhood report, which will show me all the words that commonly occur with the word honor. So just like I did before, I found the word great, honor, and then also things like, if I double click pleasure, it shows me great pleasure, great honor, and pleasure and honor. We have the honor and pleasure. All of these are different instances that keep occurring with the word honor. And so that helps me to identify unwanted patterns a lot quicker than if I were to just go through each individual result. So now I've got a few different phrases that I want to exclude. But what I'm going to do, instead of trying to do it inside of Word Cruncher, is I'm going to use the web tool that's been developed on Word Cruncher's page under documentation. If you clicked on documentation from the home page, and then down at the bottom there's web tools, and you'll want to look up the logic workshop. And in the logic workshop, it's pretty simple, and there's a lot more explanation on what each thing does. But here I can just type in the anchor word, or the word that I'm really focused on, and it needs to just be just one word here. And then here is where I can exclude the phrases that have the word honor in it. So for example, I can do great honor, honor and pleasure and honor. In some cases, when I'm doing research on multiple anchor words, I could go and click add anchor word and then do the same thing. But in this case, I just need one. And when you click on create phrase list, what that will do is it will want to download two different phrase lists, two different files. And so your browser may warn you saying, hey, this website's trying to send you multiple phrase lists. But it's okay. These will just be very mild, safe files. And so I'm just going to save this first one, the anchor word phrase list, which just has all the anchor words that you've inputted. In this case, it's just the word honor. And I'm going to just replace that one. And then also the exclude phrase list, which does a little bit different logic to be able to encounter things like anchor words, and how to exclude them best. So I'm going to save this and replace that. Now I have these two files, and I need to actually bring them into the phrase list tool. So here's the phrase list. If you don't see phrase lists in Word Cruncher, you can just go to More and check the phrase list tab. And all I need to do is I can import a phrase list under the options, and I'll go to and just select, or I'll select both individually. So I'll go to anchor word phrase list, and then also the exclude phrase list. All right. So here I've got the word exclude phrase list, and then I also have the anchor word for honor. So notice that like the name of it is based on the words that you focus on, and it really only has samples for each one. So if you don't have the full thing, then it's just going to be that. So the way that I can do this is I just need to click on anchor words honor and then insert that. And if I actually look at this, I can go to options, edit the phrase list. It really only has one word in it. So technically I could just leave this as honor if I wanted to, and then just put in the logic, which is pound.0, and then go to exclude phrases for honor right here. And I'll just show you what it looks like real quick. Here is just this complex logic that's being able to take honor and making sure that the word great comes before it, and then with this logic here, then I'm excluding it. And same here, honor and pleasure, honor, pleasure, and it looks a little bit discombobulated, but if you pick it apart a little bit, it actually makes sense to make sure saying, hey, pleasure should be 2 words before honor, and should be 1 word after pleasure. But anyway, that's the whole step that we're trying to skip with the web tool, and we can click save. And now my numbers have gone down from, I believe it was 281 to 261 with just those 3, and so now my search results exclude that. And so that is just one simple example on how to use this web tool to be able to create really complex search queries without a lot of the work that is required for it. So I hope that was helpful, and if you have any questions, you can send emails to wordcruncher@byu.edu, and we would love to get your feedback and anything that we can do to help develop more research tools to help you search, study, and analyze digital texts. We would love to hear from you, and thank you so much for watching.